Hi, everyone. So, my name is Chris Stewart, and today I'm going to be presenting on medical school motivations. A few of my thoughts on medical school motivations, along with some research that I did, a couple of articles that I read. So, my specific question that I'm going to be addressing is what kinds of motivations are good enough to pursue a career in medicine, and are some better than others? My first thought when I heard this question was that this is a very important question that everyone who is even considering going to medical school should think about. And that is because there are definitely some motivations that are better than others. And in order to successfully get through medical school and all the training and residency and preparing to go to medical school, the prereqs, the hours, the shadowing, in order to do all that, it takes a lot of work and effort, and in order to be able to get through all that, you are going to need good sources of motivation. There are both good and bad sources of motivation. So I thought when I was thinking about this, the first thing that came to me was like, why does motivation matter? As I was preparing to address this question. And a few thoughts that I had is medical school is long. The entire process is long and takes a long period of time. In addition, this is something you're going to be doing for your entire career. It's not something that you're just doing for the next couple of years. It's for the rest of your career. And you don't want, if your motivation is not right, then it's just going to make the rest of your career not very fun. And the next thing is that you'll be working with people who deserve someone who wants to help them. If your only motivation for going to medical school is to make a ton of money, then honestly, that's not the best motivation to get through medical school. When I was reading the articles, one of the articles I read said that if your only motivation is money, well, you should. There's a lot of other careers that still pay the same amount as medicine, like software engineering, a few other things, and they don't require near the same training. And the last reason that motivation matters is because it will make your entire experience a whole lot better. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump into some good and not so as good motivations. So, this was on one of the articles that I read. I thought it was super interesting, so I thought I'd just talk about a few of these points. So on the left, it's 5 reasons to go to medical school and 5 reasons not to go to medical school. So a couple of the ones I thought were interesting and important were, of course, the first one, improving the lives and health of other people. We all know that money is a factor in going to medical school, and if there wasn't money there, then it would be hard to be motivated to go to medical school because you need a career that pays money. But it's also important to go because you really do have the desire to improve and help the lives of others while you make money. The second reason being a leader. There's a ton of leadership opportunities in healthcare. And another one that I thought was really interesting was the fourth one, being a lifelong learner and an intellectually stimulating career. I know to me, that's one thing that really sticks out to me is always being able to learn and progress in my career. The reasons for not going: money, prestige, it looks cool, parents pressure you, and if you want a great work life balance. I thought that last one was super interesting. If you're looking for a great work life balance, medicine, I mean, as Dr. Gill has said a lot, it's kind of a demanding career when it comes to the hours that you're required to work. So just to finish up, I know it's getting a little long. I wanted to talk about kind of some of my thoughts on how to develop the right kind of motivation. These are things that have helped me throughout my experience of preparing to apply for medical school. And the first thing is knowing why you want to go to medical school. To me, there's something really powerful about knowing why you want something, because that gives me whenever I don't want to do my schoolwork, or I'm like I don't want to do it, I remember why I'm doing it, and that I really have come to gain by focusing on the big picture, having an actual vision of where I want to end up, where I want to be. That's been helped by making a plan and by not letting failure get in my way. There's been a lot of times where things haven't gone exactly how I wanted them to. It's so important to just get back up and keep trying and not let that get in your way. So I hope that helps answer that question and a few thoughts about motivation, and hope this helps. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great day.